Tell you what I'm gonna do. When I get that ass, you need to shut your fucking mouth.
Here comes.
Proud Turbo would never let it slide. The two immediately started fighting in the mine. Both were the top fighters from their respective prisons. Their strength spoke for itself. Neither backed down. Everyone stopped to watch. Even the guards didn't interfere, but they were chained together by the ankles. When they exchanged kicks, the chain pulled tight between them. Still, their eyes burned with rage. Turbo attacked first again. Boyka blocked him, jumped onto his back, and slammed him to the ground. Only then, after the spectacle ended, did the guards saunter over and pull them apart. They locked both men in a hole. The hole was barely big enough for one person to stand. No room to crouch or sit. Turbo rambled non-stop the whole time, swearing at Boyka 1 minute, complaining about the terrible conditions the next. Boyka just ignored him, closing his eyes to rest. A whole night passed. Standing for so long worsened the injury in Boyka's right knee. By morning, their managers rushed over after hearing the news, and only got to see them by bribing the guards. When the two managers found out their fighters were doing hard labor, with almost no time to train, they were furious. They immediately stormed off to confront the warden, but the tournament organizer was already there. The organizer told them flat out, the winner was already fixed, Dolor would be champion. Everyone else was just there for show. The hard labor was to wear them down, so they couldn't perform at their real level. He told the managers to get their money ready, and bet on Dolor to win.
What about our fighters?
Fuck your fighters.
Fuck our fighters.
They're the weak horses. We put them down with the rest.
Can you guarantee that my fighter doesn't win?
This I absolutely guarantee.
The two managers went back and immediately invested everything, even took out loan sharks, ready to gamble everything. But their fighters were still slaving away in the mines, completely unaware of all this. And the prison was even more cruel. The food was barely fit for pigs. They burned all their energy working, with nothing to replenish it. They were so exhausted each day they could barely move. But none of this stopped Boyka. He still cherished every minute of his one daily training hour. Turbo was inspired by Boyka, and joined in training too. And from a distance, a pair of eyes watched everything. The next day, before they could even eat breakfast,
Breakfast is over.
guards ordered Boyka and the others to the mines. No food at all. They were treated worse than animals. But the clever Boyka already had a strategy for his upcoming fights.
We can say this is work, or we can say this is training.